Well, the opening day of any competition is special for everyone. A red letter day for everybody here and those of you who have joined us for our live coverage. I hope everybody is comfortably strapped in for the ride. We're sure that this will be a feast of football, irresistible, emotional, a roller coaster for everyone involved.
Bienvenidos al partido de hoy. Hoy se enfrentan...
There's nothing quite like match day, especially here. This crowd doesn't do ordinary, and we should be in for something very special. Jim, who do you reckon is pivotal?
Well, Peter, it's the boy everyone is talking about. This guy, Rodrigo, seen by many as being one of the biggest Brazilian talents of his generation. Now, just think about that. I don't really need to add anything extra.
Yes, he's certainly the one who carries the hopes of his team. According to what we've been told, this is how it looks. It's a 4-3-3.
Well, one of the attacking advantages in this setup, Peter, is the impact that can be made between fullbacks and the attacking wide players. These combinations, when worked well, can be a real handful for any opposition, and we're likely to witness that again. You often see the wide man drift inside to allow the fullback to make the run out wide, and it can just throw the opposition off kilter.
So we're up and running. Excellent challenge there, uncompromising.
Well, that was well positioned and well pinched. They can't hurt with their backs to goal.
Now it's Rodrigo. And here's Mbappe. Goes for the shot! A collective sigh of relief from the defence. Tries to play it through. Well, that's beautifully weighted. Face to face with the keeper. Chance, surely! And he's done it! That was a given. It always was.
Well, that's really well played, Peter. You have to appreciate the simplicity of it all. Killer pass, perfectly delivered.
Minuto 8, el dorsal 20.
An early launch, just as they wanted, just as they hoped it. And it's Ceballos. Good pressure, determined, intense. Delivery from Danny. He rises! And the header is disappointing in the end.
I thought the wing work was A1. The defending and finishing was anything but.
He's got away. Rudiger did just about enough to come out on top there. Neither party overly willing to compromise. He's had it taken off him. Oh, no question, that's a foul. Played out to the left flank. And that's played in low. He can get that clear. Brahim Diaz. And there's his chance to lead the counter. And he's picked out the run. He's picked his way through. And a chance! He's beaten the keeper, but hit the post. Rodrigo gets flagged offside.
Well, I wouldn't quite advise they should resort to risk-taking at this stage. There's plenty of time left yet.
Real chance! Oh, the keeper's done ever so well.
Yeah, he was well placed to deal with that.
Looks a foul. Yep, referee's given it. Well, the referee has made it pretty clear now that this is his last chance.
Yeah, and he has to change his ways, or this referee could soon change his status.
Bellingham does really well to win the ball there. And across it goes. Chouameni, Rudiger, Carvajal, Howson. Nicely aimed pass. Knocks it into space. Brahim Diaz had a really good go at breaking through, but ultimately he was just about kept out.
Yeah, the confidence we can admire, the decision-making we can't. He'll learn from it.
Wriggles his way through. And he's managed to get free. There's the delivery. That's not going far. Brahim Diaz. Now it's Mbappe. And here's Brahim Diaz.
Brahim Diaz really has the confidence and skill to be able to hold the ball up like that until support arrives a little sooner, and just maybe there he overdid it slightly and should have...
Mbappe! And that is certainly not what he had in mind.
Well, it didn't quite come off this time, Peter, but that's a warning to the opposition. This team know how to counter, and they'll be looking to do it every chance they get.
It's a promising position. He's found the way through. No, he wasn't going to be fooled. There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through. McLean. Half-time getting close now. Plays the return pass. Now that is a hefty challenge. They've played it short. This looks... and he shoots! I think that's offside. Yes, it is. Bops him off it and wins back the ball. McLean.
Habrá 2 minutos de descuento.
He's in a great position here. And he's intervened well there. Ceballos. It's a pretty loose pass. And the half-time whistle goes. So a steady, solid and more than satisfactory first half. They've got the lead, and that gives them something to build on after the break.
Yeah, you don't get any points for stating the obvious, Peter, but thankfully this is still very savable. Keep things simple, keep the intensity high, and hope for an early goal. If that happens, it's a game changer.
Here we go again.
Well, I think in these circumstances, it's all about how to adjust the balance of your team. I mean, you want to get back in it as soon as possible, but without leaving yourself too open.
Well, the ref's been lenient here. I doubt he'll get too many more chances. Punched away, and he thumps it clear. Rodrigo, looking to play him in. Picked out, and the shot!
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
Foot in. It's run loose here. Rodrigo, that's an imaginative pass, and he's worked it through.
They'll want to make the most of this turnover.
Norwich disappointing in the end there. They lack urgency. Now it's Mbappe. Brahim Diaz is onto this. Can he finish? Oh, surely that deserved better.
He did well there, held his run enough to ensure he didn't stray offside.
Still chasing the game, trailing by one. Front-footed pressing going on here. And here's Mbappe. And it's hoisted clear. Takes a shot! Good try, very good try in fact.
Well, he looks like he's annoyed with himself there. He didn't do an awful lot wrong, did he?
That could spell trouble. So, Jim, what are you thinking?
Look, they may be one down, but they're not shying away. Time is on their side, and they're set on using it.
Rudiger. Oh, good spread. Brahim Diaz. Now it's Mbappe. Oh, that's a very decent ball. Shot a goal! Fantastic from Rodrigo! A finish of true class! The crowd demanded, and he was thrilled to oblige. How's that for a class finish?
That's just clever. He made the keeper think he was going one way, only to outfox him by going the other. Very nice.
So the manager can make a chance.
As you're going to be facing a very willing runner now, especially one that likes to make those runs beyond the defensive line.
And that has added a whole new complexion to the game.
Both teams having to rewrite their plans and start from scratch here. Plenty of food for thought for both managers.
And that should get the job done. Passes coming off in quick succession here. Big chance! Goes for a shot! Just wouldn't stay down for him.
A message to the wise, it's probably better to try and get him behind that defence than try that over and over.
Cambio de jugadores.
Norwich choosing to make the first change. Madrid are, of course, in a position to go to the bench should the need arise. Ceballos. And he's there to clear it. He's had a fair tumble under that challenge. Shoots!
Well, there's no doubt that they want to win this, Peter. They'll have to maintain the energy and dynamism until the very end, though.
Oh, flags up, so that won't count.
Yeah, the assistant called it correctly. There's some disagreement, as usual, but they've got it right.
Disappointment and relief on either side, nothing doing. Now some movement on the bench, and we are going to see a change. Endrick coming on here as broadly expected.
Well, it's going to make for a frantic end, Peter. Let's hope he's got enough time to make the impact he wants.
El dorsal 16, el dorsal 23.
Looking for options for movement. Always onto this. And that has left him in a heap. The referee's awarded a free kick.
Well, it was deliberate, it was cynical, and you have to understand the frustration of being denied a clear opportunity, but it had to be done.
Not pretty, but it gets the job done. Plays it through.
Well, it's a move of great promise, but will it really prove productive?
He is through here. He's having a shot. He's scored. And the comeback is complete. Calm, composed, confident. What a super goal.
Well, he's a defender's nightmare. You try to send him one way, and he just slips the other.
El dorsal 4.
Madrid take the lead.
I just think this has been a lesson in character, togetherness and composure. I think most teams would have crumbled by now, but this refusal to give up is brilliant.
That ball looks a good one. And he's picked it up out wide. A noticeable change in the approach to defending here. Much more in your face.
Yeah, they're certainly getting much tighter to him now. At least the message was received.
Madrid needed that. They really needed it.
Yeah, they showed a vulnerability until the move was stifled. That'll have stirred a little concern.
Shapes to shoot! Oh, that was a brilliant save.
Valverde actually didn't do an awful lot wrong, to be honest.
Corner number 2 then. Cleared away.
Well, it's probably safe to say now, Peter, that it's going to be all about game management from here.
It's a throw-in. Chance for a shot! Oh, fine stop from the keeper.
Hussein clearly thought he had the beating of the keeper.
So, third corner of the game. Cleared without hesitation. He's gone for goal! Decent enough try.
Güler really looked as though he had chosen correctly then, and yet we quickly realised he hadn't.
So their fourth corner of the game. And he can clear it away. And he's being shifted off it. Played it early. There's the shot! Just off target.
Well, there wasn't too much wrong with his effort. He needs to get on the ball again and give it another crack. I would.
Somewhat off target. And he's in on, and he shoots! Oh, and they really should have been made to pay.
I'm really impressed with the tenacity he's shown to intercept that. That's how they're going to make things happen. Well, they shouldn't be dawdling at this stage. They need to get the ball in the mixer and quickly.
No unnecessary risks, and the game is petering out here. No, that's been intercepted. Played out to the right. And that will be it. So the winners bullish and belligerent after a remarkable collective effort. Fall behind they may have done, but they were having none of that. Rodrigo voted man of the match, and deservedly so. So there it is. What struck you most about that?
Well, what a difference a half can make, Peter. And the second half saw this team full of courage and energy. It's very impressive how this team turned it all around.
And all that remains for me is to thank Jim Beglin. That's it from us tonight. A very good evening to one and all. Hello and welcome one and all. The atmosphere building very nicely here. Gorgeous, gorgeous evening. The skies are clear, the noise is fervent, the atmosphere frenetic. I'm Peter Drury and this is Jim Beglin. A delight to have him on board.
Hi everyone, and thanks Peter. It's great to be on board.
Just listen to that noise. This place is definitely up for it. Let's hope we get a contest worthy of the setting.
And this is now today's lineup.
So, Jim, would you say that this formation has become the norm in recent years?
Yeah, I think it's one that places the emphasis on your centre forward, not just holding the ball up or finishing, but all the movement that happens around him, outside and inside the box. And he has to link up with that midfield and bring everybody into play, which ensures a more cohesive system.
So it's down to business here. Jim, which player is best equipped for this game?
Trent Alexander-Arnold has redefined the fullback role. I mean, his contributions, attacking-wise, can match up with some of the leading playmakers around. And I don't think I've ever seen anyone so productive in that role. Some of his cross-field passing is quite ridiculous.
I wonder whether that has anything to do with you being a defender once upon a time, Jim. Takes a shot! Oh, terrific save from the keeper.
Yeah, he was well placed to deal with that.
That is good pressure, just hounded him off it. Swings it across. Mavropanos gets over and intercepts. Now it's Castellanos. Shifted it to the flank. Played back in. He's having a shot! And kept out by the most elastic of saves.
That's very, very good. You can't ask for much more than that.
And now a sudden chance to counter. That has found him in acres of space. Chance! It's run loose. Who's going to get there? And that interception was most necessary.
He read that really well and stopped it.
That's a throw. He's under a lot of pressure there. He ran himself into trouble there. Free kick given away. Anything noteworthy in the early part of the match, Jim?
Well, neither side has really grabbed the initiative, I would say. Both must have come in with a view of not making any early mistakes. So we're seeing some conservatism here.
Souček can get it clear. Bowen. Danger averted for now. Well, they've got it back in a hurry. Howson plays it long. Neither side yet able to force a breakthrough here. Castellanos is onto this, engages and forces him off the ball. Souček. Westham look happy to sit back for the moment here.
Yeah, everything they're doing screams counter-attack, but it's a long counter-attack. When they win it back, they're not wasting any time. They're just trying to get the runners away as quickly as possible.
Souček.
Oh, great feat, that.
Played out wide. Yeah, he's pulled him up for that challenge. And it's Bowen.
That was lovely, that.
He's on it. Can he get away? Can he finish? And he gets rid in a hurry. Lovely pass, but can he get there? Played in deep. Cleared away. Shin to shin, bicep to bicep, and he wins out. Tchouaméni gets good distance on it. Clipped into space. Courtois claims comfortably. Alexander-Arnold looks across and plays it in. Tchouaméni. Now it's Castellanos. Somerville. Now it's Brahim Diaz, and he's managed to get free. Goulet. Neither of these two want to come off second best. Now it's Bowen. Strong running down that left flank. Has a shot! He's got away with one there. He's looking wide. It's still 0-0, but no shortage of effort. Now it's Vinicius Junior. He's in space and looking for options. And it's Arda Güler. Chouameni knocks it out wide. Oh, good read. Alexander-Arnold with the foul. Todibo. Somerville. Chouameni makes the interception. And it's Arda Güler. And here's Endrick. Brahim Diaz! Oh, didn't catch it right.
I think that's just more proof that this team is very comfortable playing on the break. They're really swift.
Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. And he's forced to go back.
There will be 1 minute added time.
And he's picked it up out wide. Well, that is one way to stop him. Well, that looks a decent ball. That is lovely, Toddy. And there's the end of the first half. So neither team were able to take the lead, but it certainly hasn't been for the lack of trying. The midway point of the game.
And
what an end to the half,
today,
Peter. A lot of the best action of the half coming at the very end. I get the feeling the second half may well start in similar fashion, as we'd love to see this momentum maintained. So I'm looking forward to what's to come.
So we are still where we were at the beginning. It is 0-0 at the break. And the action is back on the way.
Well, both sides are eager to get going. Here's hoping that it's a good sign. Things are about to change. We need a little more life in this.
Goulet. Alexander-Arnold. And that's a dangerous ball. Bellingham! It's in! The second half off to a spectacular start. And a trademark move ends with the inevitable classy finish.
Yeah, when you're hit on the counter-attack like that, it's like walking into a sucker punch and they're dazed.
A 1-0 lead established.
Well, it looks like a bit of half-time encouragement was all that was needed, because we have a very different game on our hands now, Peter.
Well, it looked promising for a moment, but it came to nothing. Chance to deliver. Bowen. Now it's Castellanos. Spread it left. He has found the way through. Howson with the clearance. Howson defending his corner stubbornly. Stood up very well to his man. And it's Arda Güler. Bellingham. He's in a great position here. Distributed tidily. Alexander-Arnold with the delivery. And he's taking no chances there. Well, the chip pass hasn't quite come off. And that has been cleared. And here's Brahim Diaz. The muscular approach does pay off here. Well, that is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined. Now it's Brahim Diaz. Arda Güler. No, it's come to nothing.
They've got to be quick moving this forward.
Good defending there. They've slammed the door in the faces of the opposition. Endrick. Oh, that's been cut out. Well played. Now it's Castellanos. Well, that tackle was certainly sturdy. Now it's Castellanos. Well, now here's a good battle, bicep to bicep. Tries to thread one through. Brahim Diaz in acres of space out wide. Oh, the movement is slick, the speed is slippery. The defence, though, able to hold on this time. And no, he's seen through all of that.
They've got to make this nice and quick.
Tries to pass it through. Deep cross.
There's much frustration as to the lack of a touch to finish that off.
And the referee has brought play back and shown him a yellow card.
Substitution on the field. Number 19.
So, time for changes
Coming
on
to
both
replace
sides,
him
actually.
is number 10, Lucas Paqueta. Substitution in progress.
Now it's Endrick. Somerville. Closing in on the last quarter of an hour. Oh, played through for the wide man. Oh, what has happened here? So, Jim, what are you thinking?
Well, it's a natural instinct to defend when ahead, but it's too early for them to settle into that practice just now.
And he plays one through. Oh, shooting chance! Oh, that could cost them.
Well, the lead may be fragile, but the keeper was focused and strong.
Substitution on the field. Number 30.
The changes then in quick succession.
18. Coming on the field. Number 12. Number 8.
Well, there's plenty to like about this approach. Get your head down, keep battling away, and eventually things might change for you.
Shot a goal! And that is doing no harm at all.
Incredible. He had all the time in the world to pick his spot as well.
Couldn't squeeze it through. Lucas Paqueta. Now it's Rodrigo. Rodrigo going face-to-face with his great rival.
That's positional goals, the utilisation of space.
Yeah, he's offering an apology for that. He needed to deliver a better ball. Bowen cuts a frustrated figure right now. He just can't... Decent chance! Oh, it's come off the upright. Drilled in low. Into the last 5 minutes.
This usually is the time teams go into conservation mode. They need to play this quicker in transitions like this.
Now it's Lucas Paqueta. Oh, he's taken out. That'll be a foul. And he is going into that little black book. Rodrigo. That has not gone well. Very much into the last knockings. That's beautifully weighted. Areola is there, and he can get that clear. Now it's Castellanos, spread out to the left. Fourth official showing that there will be 3 minutes of added time. And that is out of play. Alexander-Arnold goes sliding in. And that is that. Relief, finally. Now at last they can enjoy the taste of victory. Fingernails bitten to the quick, but they have got over the line. Quite a ride. Bellingham voted man of the match, and deservedly so. So what do you take away from it all, Jim?
Yeah, it was never a match that was going to blow us all away, Peter, but I felt the team did a lot right, especially that well-timed goal.
Please take this opportunity to pay a visit to our official
Thank you
store,
very much, Jim, for joining me. That brings us to the end of our
available.
coverage. So from us both, a very good evening. So welcome one and all to a picturesque evening here. A clear night, all the ingredients for a showcase game that the passionate crowd demands. I'm Peter Drury, and it's my chance to say that it is an absolute delight to have Jim Beglin beside me.
Thanks for that, Peter. Hi, everyone. The excitement has really picked up now, and I'm eager for the action to start.
Just listen to that noise. This place is definitely up for it. Let's hope we get a contest worthy of the setting.
La alineación de hoy será...
It does seem to be a 4-3-3, Jim.
Yeah, Peter, you can look at this formation 1 minute and think that it is 4-3-3, and the next time you check, it'll be 4-5-1, and it's all to do with whether you've got the ball or not, and the wider attacking players being asked to apply defensive discipline too. When it does turn to a 5 across midfield, then the shape of this team takes on a much tidier, compact defensive look.
So it's down to business here. Jim, who do you reckon is pivotal?
Well, this guy, Hudson-Odoi, is one of the gems in a great generation of English talent, Peter. A wide player, competent playing from either side. I find him, unlike a lot of his contemporaries, to be a more deceptive and unpredictable player in that he isn't a ball hogger, you know, quite the opposite.
Yeah, he'll be looking for a goal or two. Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest. Well timed, excellent interception. Distributed tidily. He's ruffled a few feathers, but well dealt with. It's come to nothing. Aina. Now Hudson-Odoi. Oh, it's a promising build-up, this. Plenty of really nice passing. Rodrigo on a charge down the left. Hudson-Odoi. Not the most accurate pass. Can he get on the end of this? Yeah, that does look a foul. Referee's given a free kick. Pass just lacking in accuracy. He's in a great position here. Madrid getting forward at times, but achieving little of substance. He could be in here. Mbappe. And the shot! He scored! The movement so precise, the finish sumptuous.
Yeah, when you're hit on the counter-attack like that, it's like walking into a sucker punch, and they're dazed.
Marcó en el minuto 15 el dorsal 10.
So the game's first significant moment, and it's come earlier than perhaps we anticipated. Quarter of an hour played. He has found the way through. Shoots! Oh, that was no routine save.
Really looked sharp there, didn't he? That's very well played.
And a shot! It's off target and by quite a way.
I just wonder what was on his mind there. Should have put his foot right through it.
Not the best distribution from the keeper. Tchouaméni gets it away. Brahim Diaz. Ball comes in. Well played. That has snuffed out the danger. Now he's off and running. He's had a fair tumble under that challenge. Rodrigo. Now it's Mbappe. And he's running through. Now, who's going to be first to this? Rodrigo is onto this. Good ball, good take. Gets a good foot in there. Oh, good read.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Opts for safety. And if you have just joined us, still just one goal between them. 1-0 the score. Williams. What a throw in. It's a promising run he's making on the right. He's found the way through. Dani Ceballos. Hit into the middle. Terrific header. Well, that is clearly not the outcome he wanted.
Well, the manager clearly has to react to this and tactically change what's happening. It's too easy for them to get in.
Been slung wide. He's shifting through the gears here. Played in by Rodrigo. He gets big. Goal! And there's the goal they've been looking for. satisfyingly simple. There's almost a sense of beauty to this.
Yeah, it all came from some really smart movement, Peter. If the defence let themselves down by not picking him up, I think the boss won't be amused.
Madrid are doing very nicely, thank you.
Well, with this kind of authority, Peter, why not push on and totally kill this off?
Nicely shaped ball. That's been cut out, well played. It's a searching pass. Oh, that's a key interception. Gibbs-White. Williams. And it's Diaz. Coming up to half-time, leading, and things are looking pretty good. Nottingham do have a chance to counter here. And that has put paid to that. And he was quick to react. Gibbs-White. Hudson-Odoi. Aina. Gibbs-White. That is a great pick out. Decent shot! Has fallen kindly here. Sticks it away. Half-time imminent. What a time to score. And he's only too grateful to capitalise on the keeper's misfortune.
Yeah, he showed great reactions there. Right place, right time, easy pickings.
Nottingham get themselves back into contention.
Well, we have a very different game on our hands now, all of a sudden. This one's totally up for grabs.
Now it's Rodrigo. Plenty of appeals, but the referee is not interested. Oh, that's a vigorous challenge. Throw it. Aina.
Habrá 2 minutos de descuento.
Williams. Into stoppage time, whistle due any moment. He's away! And that is going to be the final action of the first half. Well, the scoreline at half-time, a fair reflection of things overall, you'd have to say that. There was certainly no lack of effort or endeavour in the first half. No, well, the pickings certainly have been rich in this first half.
Well, it's a lead that's by no means convincing. The manager can't go too easy on his players here. I think they need to re-establish that focus and try to lift the purpose again. They want a good start to the second half.
Madrid are leading 2-1, but things are very much in the balance here. And we are already promptly back underway. Gibbs-White. Played out to the left flank. The pressing's intense, and it's paid off. Ceballos looking for options for movement. Great ball and easy, and the shot! And that's been intercepted.
That was well played, well stopped.
Hudson-Odoi absolutely focused then on the defensive side of his game. And he shoots! It's run loose, who's going to get there? And yes, it's there!
Marcó en el minuto 53 el dorsal 4.
So the lead now is 2.
They've seen the light, and the opposition have been left in the dark.
He's picked his way through. Mbappe! And he's there to belt it away. And he welcomes it in. Can he finish? Yes! Up by 3. They have their boot on the throats of their foes. No space, no problem. You just cannot stop him.
Well, he had to deal with an awful lot of unwanted attention, but his tenacity won the day.
Clinical, just clinical. What a game this is turning out to be for him.
This is such a dominant performance. The defence are sick of the sight of him, but he doesn't look finished just yet.
So now the difference is 3.
Well, it's been an absolutely fabulous spell for them, and they're starting to look unstoppable. There could be more on the way.
And he's managed to get free. And he's picked it up out wide, played in with purpose. And that has earned a reprieve for the time being. Nicely aimed pass. And he has slightly undercooked that one.
They should have done a lot better there. The final ball was very poor.
Well, they've got it again. This looks promising. Nottingham have a free kick. Well, you might think he got off lightly. It is just a verbal warning.
Se va a producir un cambio de jugadores. El dorsal 15 será sustituido por el dorsal 25.
Big header! And oh, he's got that completely wrong.
Incredible. He had all the time in the world to pick his spot as well.
Oh, what's he done? He is through here. And that's gone behind for a goal kick. Mbappe is being harried and hassled.
Well, he helps himself to a treble, Peter, and then they switch on. It's a bit late now.
Anderson. Oh, he's certainly caught him there. It's a free kick. Madrid perhaps contemplating their next change here. And the shot! Oh, super ball. And again! In it comes. He's looking wide. Searching pass he's played there. It's an inviting looking ball that. Well read, nice interception. Well seen, saw that coming.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Well, that had the makings of something quite promising, but it's fizzled out into nothing. Aimed beyond the defence. Gets into some space. He's had a shot! And that is wildly off target.
Look, we've all been there. Not that it'll make him feel much better at the moment.
Se va a producir un cambio de jugadores. El dorsal 4.
We have got changes here from both sides, in fact.
Serán sustituidos por el dorsal 17, el dorsal 12. Se va a llevar a cabo un cambio de
Well, that
jugadores.
tackle was certainly sturdy. Madrid have now used up all but one of their substitution windows. He's got tall! Read the delivery beautifully, but got the finish all wrong.
I think it's a very fair effort, Peter, considering he didn't have much in the way of space to play with.
Vinicius Junior will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent.
Well, it's a move of great promise, but will it really prove productive?
He's got away. Foul and a free kick in a very dangerous area. He does seem to be in considerable discomfort. I do hope it's nothing serious. And it's hoisted clear. In with the challenge. Valverde driving forward. Now it's Wood. Just 5 minutes remaining now. It looked as though that might lead to something quite promising, but it turned out that that was not the case. Could be danger here. Wood chasing after it. And here's Valverde. Bellingham. Bellingham! And that is high. Pinches it off him.
Habrá 5 minutos de descuento.
And he's cleared it out of harm's way. Chance here to counter. Oh, that's fabulous. Gibbs White. Now Anderson. Now he's off and running. Sells, deals with that, nice and simple. And the referee brings it to a close. Madrid pretty much in utopia, imposing themselves in the manner they wanted right from the start. A show all about one side's remorselessness, ruthlessness, relentlessness. Mbappe gleefully reminding us of what a superb day he's had at the office. So, Jim, how do you reflect on what we've seen?
I think we just saw a team winning by playing to their strengths. There was